Heidi ho there, friends and neighbors. Bobby here today along with my son.
Nathaniel.
Hey guys, today we're back out here working on the trailer, the old car trailer that we are converting over to have the capability of putting lawn equipment on it as well. And guys, today we're doing a total makeover of the ramp system on this thing. So stay tuned and we'll show you what we've done so far. And we'll show you how we're gonna convert some truck ramps from Harbor Freight over to help build our ramp for this thing. So stay tuned for that, guys, and we'll show you how we get it done. Okay folks, here is our ramp that we have started framing up on our trailer. Now, as you can see, these used to be independent. We had two car trailer ramps, okay, and they worked independently. This is part of our structure that we built back in 1986, where we just had this thing welded inside a piece of pipe here. That's welded right to the trailer. Very heavy duty. Has worked great over the years. As you can see, we have one on this side as well. Okay, now what I had to do though, to make this ramp to where we could pull other things on here, is I had to tie them together. So we took a piece of our leftover 1.25 inch, 125 thousandths thickness square tubing, and we lined it up, and we got this sucker where it's nice and straight. That's what took so long, trying to eyeball, and we made sure our ramps are at a 90-degree angle with the bottom of the deck of the trailer and everything. We wanted it to look nice when the ramp was up, in case there was any discrepancies in the original fabrication here, which I know there was, because this ramp here always set a little cockeyed. As you can see, it sticks out right here. We had to kind of meet it halfway and make it look the best we could, but at least we got the whole structure where it comes up nice and straight. It folds down easily, okay? We got a bar welded right down here, the same stuff, the 1.25 inch square tube welded across here. And of course we have our upright straps that we actually had to cut off and re-weld here. We just cut them, lapped them to where we got them where we wanted, re-welded them. And today, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these two Harbor Freight ATV ramps, okay? They're made out of steel, probably about, I don't know, 10 gauge or so. They're pretty heavy duty. I think they have a pretty good weight capacity on them. As you can see, they're 7 foot long. We've actually had them bolted together. We actually put a lawnmower inside of the back of a pickup truck with them. So what we're gonna do today is actually cut them in half, okay? And then we are gonna come up here and we're gonna put, one right here, one right here. We're gonna come over here on this side. We're gonna put one right here and one right here. And actually I marked it down here. We'll only have like a 12-inch gap in between here where there'll be nothing, okay? And we do have some other metal that we could put in place, but I don't think we're really gonna need it. So if we put this on here, we should be able to get any of our equipment that we want to onto the back of this trailer. And we'll leave these as they are in case we ever do want to pull a car up on here. We should be able to do that with no problem, okay? So guys, that's what we're gonna work on today. We'll take you along for the adventure and show you how we get this work done. Stay tuned for that. Okay guys, we have taken a measurement from right here down to right here, and we come up with about 35.25 inches on one side and 35.1 on the other. And what we want to do is cut these pieces of ramp approximately 35 inches or so. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. That's why I say or so. Let me pull the tape measure on here and I'll show you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pull right down here. Hold that right down there, Nathaniel, if you can. We'll come down here and we see that 35 inches, actually 35.25, ends up right here past one of these little ribs here. So we don't want to cut in the middle of a rib. So we're going to go ahead and cut these. We're going to square it up right here, and this will be our first piece here. And then we'll actually, you know, dress this and cut this off square and cut our next piece out of this one right here. So right up here, I have already squared off. I'm going to take my cutoff wheel, I'm going to cut across here, and I'm going to cut straight down on both sides, and then we'll show you what we do to cut it to fit over the piece of square tube. Okay guys, with that cut off, now we're definitely going to clean up all this jagged metal here. And by the way, I wanted to show you, I was cutting this with my Makita 4-inch side grinder with a 4-inch cutoff disc. So just in case you was wondering. And what we're going to do here, you see how this loops down? I actually want this to sit on the piece of square stock, okay? And I will tack weld it on both sides, okay? I'll be able to actually get a little weld on both sides of this, okay? So up here, I want to cut this, as you can see right here, I've already made a mark. And the mark that I made, bring the camera around where they can see it, is just the thickness of the piece of square tube, okay? So what I want to do though, is make sure I am this distance right here, and I'm gonna lay a square right there, okay? Bring it around here so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm putting the square right up against there, just like so, and I'm gonna make me a mark. Make me a mark right here, just like so, and then I can actually square this mark right here, and I'm gonna cut, and what I'll do is cut this section here out and leave that lip there to where it actually can rest right here, it can rest here, it'll be able to rest down here, and I'll be able to take the welder and put a little tack weld on here. I'll grind all this galvanizing back and actually tack weld all these in place. So just stay tuned for that, guys. Okay guys, with this side here notched, we are going to measure down 35 1/4 and go ahead and cut it again and notch the other end exactly the same way. Okay guys, we got the first one cut here. I'm gonna go ahead and lower our tailgate down here, and we'll fit it in place and see what it looks like. So let's just go ahead and lower this down. And here's our new piece right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just come right over here. Let's just see how she fits. Actually looks like I need to trim just a little bit off on this end. So let's slide it this way, because this side over here was just a little bit more. Probably fits perfect. Yeah, right there, it fits perfect, okay? And what we're gonna do is we'll have one right here, okay? We'll have one right beside it, and then we'll have one right here, and one right beside it as well. And so we'll have a gap in the middle right here of about 1 foot where there won't be anything. I don't think that'll ever be a problem. So guys, stay tuned. I'm gonna put it on time lapse while we cut up all the rest of these and get them fitting. And then we'll come back at you here when we get all four in place to show you how we attach them. Okay guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and just close this video up today. As you can see, this is what our ramp is gonna look like. Now I haven't even tack welded these things in place or anything, because I'm actually, you notice I've actually spaced them about 1 inch apart. And I have some 1-inch square bar that I might actually go in here and weld in between these. And was thinking about maybe putting a piece right dead in the middle. And that would just give it something else in case a wheel come off, you know, maybe it would end up catching something. I don't know, may not even need that. But I'm actually very happy with that right there. I think all of our mowers can fit on there with no problem. Stump grinders can fit on there no problem. And of course we can still get a car on here as well if we ever have to tow a car, okay? So guys, I'm gonna close it right here. I think we will lift it up, and I'll be very gentle with it since these pieces aren't welded or screwed down or anything, just to show you what it looks like in the upright position. So hang on just a second and we'll lift it up and show you what it looks like. All right guys, let's see how heavy this thing is. Okay, so yeah, it definitely has gained some weight.
Careful.
But it's not that bad, okay? Let's see if we can get it up here without these things falling off here.
Don't do it.
Let's see if it will. Oh, it's gonna fall. I think those are gonna fall over there. Yeah.
Ah!
Anyway, there we go, guys. Let's see if I can hold this up here as well. Push it back just a tad. Let me put this back up here just so we can see what it looks like in the up position. Like I said, folks, I'm gonna get out here and get that one to sit up there, right? Let's see if we can flip it. Well, no, I don't want to flip it that way. Anyway, I tell you what, guys, I'm just gonna stand here and hold it and say goodbye to you. I hope this little video here, some of you guys can find this helpful if you ever have to make a trailer ramp, because you can buy these things at Harbor Freight. A set of the 7-footers are about 80 something bucks, I do believe. Okay, now a sheet of expanded metal 4x8 sheet, which is what you would need to probably do this with, and you'd have some left over, will cost you about $250. Okay, I priced it out, so this might be a better choice for you guys as well. Definitely was a better choice for us because we already had these. Okay, so we done it for free today. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out some links down below. We may have some links to some cool tools that we were using today. So check those out, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.